Why is South Africa so important to Africa? South Africa has been regarded as the most influential country in Sub-Saharan Africa by the world organizations over the last 2 decades. Without a doubt, the country continues to play an important economic role on the continent, as well as a driving political force in the African Union and a major supporter of regional peace missions. As a result, South Africa has been recognized as a significant emerging power, gaining access to key international platforms such as the United Nations Security Council, the G20, and the BRICS Forum. Since South Africa's political transformation in 1994, there has been a steady rise in expectations in Africa and beyond about South Africa's role as a peacekeeper in African conflicts. With its participation in 2 United Nations peacekeeping missions in Africa, the country is now attempting to reclaim its rightful place in international peacekeeping, both politically and militarily. South Africa's participation in peacekeeping is, to put it mildly, of great interest from the standpoints of foreign policy and security. Hello viewers, welcome to another informative video on the channel. If you are new here, ensure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so as to be notified on our future uploads. Without further delay, here are some of the reasons why South Africa is so important to Africa. 1. Its large economy. South Africa has the continent's second largest economy, only exceeded by Nigeria, which has more than 3 times the population size. South Africa has experienced rapid change over the last decade and is now classified as an upper middle-income country by the World Bank. South Africa is home to roughly half of the continent's more than 400 companies that earn more than $1 billion per year. Despite this, the country is deeply divided, with a large portion of the population living in poverty. South Africa is an interesting economy with opportunities in many sectors as a result of the division. The country has a well-developed infrastructure and a world-class financial sector to support business activities, and it is one of the African countries with the highest ease of doing business rankings. 2. Its gateway to Sub-Saharan Africa. South Africa is not only a significant emerging economy, it is also the gateway to Sub-Saharan markets, with well-developed infrastructure allowing for transportation into Africa. The country is a regional powerhouse and a member of the BRICS group. South Africa is an excellent location for establishing a business in the region, and many companies expand their operations from South Africa to the rest of the region. Investors from emerging markets have recently joined companies from developed countries in establishing offices in South Africa with the intention of using the country as a springboard into other African states. With the renewed interest in Africa as an investment destination, South Africa can serve as an important entry point for foreign investors. 3. Its plan for sustainable energy. South Africa places a high priority on the development of Africa toward a sustainable future, and many of the challenges that the country faces are solvable with Danish technology that ensures sustainability. Danish water companies thrive in the South African market today because Denmark is a global leader in water use and efficiency, and they provide water and energy-saving solutions. South Africa is investing heavily in renewable energy, with long-term plans in place, because the country sees renewables as playing a critical role in advancing the transformation of the energy sector and social equity. It was announced in November 2021 that South Africa would receive $8.5 billion in developmental aid from the United States, United Kingdom, Germany, France, and the European Union to accelerate the country's transition from coal to renewable energy. 4. Its growing working population. According to the World Economic Forum, by 2050, Africa will have 1 billion young people. South Africa alone has 20.6 million youth, accounting for 35.7% of the country's total population of approximately 57.7 million people. Taking advantage of South Africa's growing working age population could help accelerate growth to 5.4% per year and double per capita incomes by 2030, according to the World Bank's South Africa Economic Update. South Africa's population growth and urbanization will amplify current demand in the future, and the gaps will present business opportunities for Danish companies. 5. Investing in other African countries. Recent events appear to have highlighted South Africa's ambivalent relationship with the rest of the African continent. An alternative interpretation of this relationship, on the other hand, reveals a far more positive interaction. One in which South African business is deeply involved in driving the continent's growth story, acutely aware of the continent's importance to our economic future. South Africa, according to the Department of Trade and Industry (DTI), is the largest source of foreign direct investment (FDI) for Mozambique and Zambia. It is the third largest foreign investor in Nigeria, Kenya, Tanzania, and Ghana, as well as Angola's fourth largest source of foreign direct investment. South Africa, in fact, invested in more new foreign direct investment (FDI) projects in Africa than any other country in 2012, according to FDI intelligence. South Africa's financial involvement is less visible, but more significant. South Africa is directly involved in driving continental growth through investments in financial services, oil and gas, alternative and renewable energy, chemicals, communications, infrastructure, tourism, software, and IT services. South Africa's financial services sector has been very active in terms of investment. Standard Bank of South Africa has operations in 17 African countries. Absa Bank, Barclays Africa, is now present in 12 countries other than South Africa. Many of the continent's largest developments and investments, such as hydroelectric schemes, railways, intercontinental water projects, massive agricultural programs, pharmaceutical projects, and renewable energy, have relied on these banks to raise capital and finance debt. In conclusion, South Africa has played a significant role in international affairs concerning Southwest Africa and is one of the most developed countries in Africa, as demonstrated by extensive statistics. South Africa's economic strength has been boosted by trade agreements with other African countries. South Africa's financial involvement is less visible, but more significant. All of this explains why South Africa has a constructive role to play in Africa, but this role has been denied for a variety of reasons. Regardless, Southern African cooperation is bearing fruit and relations are improving. There you have it, viewers. What are your thoughts on South Africa's role in the development and improvement of the African continent? Hope you found this video interesting and informative enough. Thanks for sticking around till the end, and ensure to subscribe if it's your first time on the channel and turn on notifications to be notified on our future uploads.